glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one to pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollux, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Minnesota's offense will have first crack at this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense... so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Picked up 4 yards. Now looking at 3rd and 6. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Under fire. Gets it out quickly.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback extends the play. Gets rid of it. And they're not on the same page there. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Leaping grab for a big gain. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was no...
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The give is to Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Helms. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Turning it on. Pass to 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Here's Carr to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Taylor has it. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Let's see what they've got on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Finding some room.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Golden Gophers have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. It's Turner. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got to score. You got to stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tracy.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Open on the right side, that's Smith.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Carr fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Running inside, it's Williams. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Carr. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. He got it right inside the pylon.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over it. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's held. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. The screen, and watch out. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. The Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. He'll try to take it back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Making side adjustments here. Play action, Carr. That's caught. It's Graham. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Rush is on him. And they got him.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Red pass hits complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. It'll be 3rd and long. Carr. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. 4th down, Carr. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge 3rd down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the pummeling has started.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Quick handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Notre Dame! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Punts through a man, and he might have some space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Throwing, Carr shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Steps away to find some room. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
It's a reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Here's Carr to throw. It's on target and complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. The run inside. It's Mobley. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Works his way forward. Has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Going deep. And that one's too high and too wide. Out of bounds and incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lowry. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Sweet cut there. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.